ADA, we start with 1 hour chart. You want to see how we can look for trade. First of all, if we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we mentioned we want to see whether the price can break this soon or not. If not, we mentioned the price can drop. As we can see, 2 times the price tag 1.74, and there was no continuation. Okay, because we mentioned if the price cannot break, then we're looking for the flat. Okay, and if we don't need these lines anymore. And as we can see, we have been looking for this flat. We discussed about it many times. We get the first correction and we get one more drop. Okay. By the way, right now, I want to see how low it can go, whether the price can break the previous low or not, because we mentioned which is 1.33. Okay. Because we mentioned after the price drop, if we get the reversal for long term, we can look for buy. Okay, but as we can see, the price drop quite sharp, and if we put this low in relative to the previous one, only we can look for divergence from here. But MACD doesn't show me the divergence. This means still we don't see any reversal point. Okay, and even we cannot call it as a ABC. Still we can look for continuation even we get the correction or not. Okay, but we want to see what's the bigger picture if we move to the daily chart. Okay, now if this is a correction in relative to this the first move down move with this sharp, if there is a continuation, the next level I'm looking for is a 1. Okay, in case we put this one as a flat, and this is the last, because we mentioned about the two different possibility in my last analysis. Okay, whether we should look for buy or sell right now, we cannot. Mostly the price is dropping and everything is a down move. Okay, and if even if anyone wants to look for sell, it depends on the strategy they use, but usually we look for trade setup. The best things was to look for sell since the price was within this move, because I was keep highlighting we're looking for the flat and for the price to drop, and exactly as what we were expected the price drop. Okay, now the only things is I'm looking for right now, I want to see whether the price can break the previous low, which is 1.33 or not. Almost the price is there. Because if we refer to our analysis, we mentioned after the price drop, we want to put this move in relative for this. In the bigger picture, we put this, we had the say two option. We have been looking for the second option because we mentioned if this one turned to a flat in relative to the first correction, any reversal, we can look for buy within this range. That's why since the price was within this flat, I was keep highlighting, let the price drop. Okay, it doesn't mean with the breakout of the previous low the price cannot reverse, because still we can put this one as a first wave. The only thing is most of the charts they put following each other, mostly they follow the Bitcoin. Sometimes we cannot 100% rely on the ADA technical analysis. Okay, by the way, what I'm looking for is still I'm interested in this flat. Okay, but if we get the reversal we can look for buy, but right now we cannot confirm, we have to wait. And even if there is a continuation, we can look for sell, but any sell from low, I call it the short-term sell. But right now, we don't have any trade setup either for buy or sell. Okay, the only thing says whoever get the trade within this move for sell, they should start to manage. What I mean by start to manage, at least move their stop loss to break even or book some profit if they want to keep for long term. Okay, the only things I can say right now, wait for the next correction. If we get any correction similar to what I draw here, similar to this, we can look for continuation. But any down move from no any trade, we consider as a short term. Okay, what I mean by short term, as long as we get into a profit, we have to start to manage. Okay, we need to watch it closely, because if we sell from here, it was a, we know the how I mean we knew the price can drop quite a lot. But from now, we cannot confirm. It's still as long as the price haven't broke the previous low. Okay, because right now we're looking for the second option. If I move to forward chart, we have the two possibility, whether this is the start of the down move and this is the only flat in relative to this, or this one can turn to more complex. One move up, at least we get the internally one at the first correction, the second. Okay, and for sure if we get the reversal, if I get any trade setup for buy, I will take it. But right now we cannot confirm. The best things we wait, and we wait for the next correction. Then from there we can make a decision whether we should look for buy or sell. Okay, because the price it dropped more than what we were expected. because we told me the price can retest the previous low. Then from there we see the divergence. But as we can see, since it's dropped quite a lot, we cannot refer to the indicators. Then again, we just follow the chart. If I see any update or any trade setup, we can look for buying. Right now, buying or selling right now is not really good idea. Okay. And the only thing is, it depends on the traders, the strategy they use. But for me, if I want to look for next trade, I would wait for the next correction, because I have been looking for sell since the price was within this move. After we confirm the price cannot drop, but selling right now, I need to wait for the better confirmation. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thank